Hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching crickets and jackhammers, and as you may know already, I already made a tutorial on crickets and jackhammers, but I've learned quite a few things since then, and my crickets and jackhammers have improved quite a bit since then, so I think I can make a better tutorial right now. Alright, so I'm probably going to go back and delete that tutorial once I upload this one. But yeah, so for crickets and jackhammers, you should have pretty good wrist strength. Make sure you stretch your wrists a lot before you practice these moves, okay? Yeah, so first thing you need to have when you learn crickets is the hang glide freeze. Basically, just take your right elbow, put it in the middle of your stomach, left hand out here, and down. Alright, that's a hang glide freeze. You need that before anything if you want to learn crickets. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, if we have the hang glide freeze already, to start crickets, we're going to take our fingers and point them back toward us, like this, okay? Now, what that allows us to do is spin on our wrist. We can spin from the time our fingers are pointing toward us until at the time our fingers are pointing away from us and our wrist can't spin anymore. So what do we have to do then? We got to find a way to get our wrist to turn from here back to here so that we can spin on it again. Right? Okay, so the way we do that with the basic cricket is we use our other hand to help us jump. So, put my hand, take it backwards, spin, and now that my hand can't spin anymore, I have to take this hand, push the ground with it, like that. What happens when I push the ground with this is that the other hand is able to lift. Okay, so when the other hand lifts, when it's in the air, it can turn and you can set it back so your fingers are pointing toward you, 6 o'clock direction, whatever. Alright, so here's what it would look like. Here's what these basic crickets would look like if I did a couple of them in a row. Alright, but as you can see, those crickets were not that clean, not that cool, pretty slow. Alright, so now we're going to take those and we're going to turn them into advanced crickets. So advanced crickets, what we do is, actually advanced crickets are going to help you prepare for jackhammers a lot more. If you have really good advanced crickets, learning jackhammers should be a breeze for you. Alright, so advanced crickets. You're going to use your supporting hand to push you up a lot less. Alright, your supporting hand, you're only going to be at your fingertips. And really, with your supporting hand, you're just going to be pushing the ground sideways like this. All it's going to be doing is helping you get rotational speed, alright? So you can spin faster, but it's not actually going to help you jump. So what is going to help you jump? That'll be your legs and your hips. So if you think about it, if I were to do a hang glide freeze right now and start hopping without and lifting both hands off the ground at the same time, so basically not using one hand with the other to help me hop, it would look like this. Watch what I do with my hips and my legs. Alright? Okay? So all that hopping was all hips and legs. Now, if we combine that with the basic cricket, right? So every time our hand needs to be reset, or in other words, when we can't spin our wrist anymore, and we need to move it from here back to here, we're going to use the hips and our legs to jump and do that. Okay, we're going to use the hips and our legs to rotate our hands. And like I said, the other arm is going to be pushing off with your fingertips to get speed. So right now I'm going to transition from basic crickets to advanced crickets so you can see the difference. Alright, so that's what it'll look like. Alright, so that's what advanced crickets look like. You can really see the difference now. And since I was less reliant on my supporting hand to hop, it's going to help me a lot more when it comes time to get jackhammers. When you've mastered advanced crickets and you're ready to learn jackhammers. Alright, so now that you've got advanced crickets, let's go to jackhammers. So the way you learn jackhammers, you can either learn it from crickets or you can go straight into your jackhammers. Personally, I learned it going straight into my jackhammers. So all I did was just push off one time and begin doing jackhammers. That's pretty hard because you don't get a lot of momentum, but if you can do it, you get a lot of control over your jackhammers. Any move, if you can do it without so much momentum, you know you have a lot of control over that move. Okay, so here's what it would look like if I were to practice it that way. It's been a long time since I've done this, so may not be that good, but let's give it a try. Okay, try it one more time. So we're gonna try to go right into our jackhammers. Alright, but for me at this point, that's a lot harder to do because it's not a lot of momentum. But if you were to transition from advanced cricket into jackhammer, so do your advanced crickets, take away one hand, put it behind your back, put it here, put it wherever you want, as long as you can still balance in that position, you can transition to jackhammer. Alright, so right now I'm going to show you what that looks like. Transition from advanced crickets into jackhammer. Alright? Alright, advanced crickets to jackhammers. If you get advanced crickets, jackhammers should be easy. You probably get them in like 2 weeks. It'll be a joke. Alright? Just gotta get those advanced crickets. You gotta learn not to rely so much on the other hand and to get really used to jumping with your hips and your legs. Alright? And jackhammers will be really easy. So that's my crickets and jackhammers tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. If it helped you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Peace.